What's up, y'all? David Gift checking in. Excusez-moi. Just had some nutty buddies. Little Debbie's. The Night is Young album recording sessions continue. But yesterday we were about 75% done. I'm relieved to announce we're at 100%. Recording is complete. Just kind of mix down and export. And there's one issue in one track that I don't know if it's an issue really. So we started at 9:30 last night. Been up ever since. So it's, about 16-hour session. Had like a few working breaks, but not a real break. Had one real break. Shaved, I decided to try that thing that the athletes do when they're in the playoffs. Felt like I was in the playoffs, man. And just want to get it out. So kind of debating, contemplating whether I'm going to get some rest. I'm so close. We so close. But just want to give y'all a quick update, man. It's going to be out ASAP. So happy Dad's Day to all the dads in the world. We need you. You're valuable. You're loved. You're important. And, y'all have a safe holiday. I'm tired for real. But I want to keep going. Not sure if I will. So, just a quick update, man. Y'all be blessed. Peace. Yo, what up, world? Hey, young world. What's going on? It's David Gift here. Got a fresh burst of energy. Just saw my pop on this Happy Dad's Day. Some call it Happy Father's Day. The Bible tells you not to call anybody a father because there's only one Father, the Lord God in heaven. So it's Dad's Day nationwide, worldwide. Maybe not worldwide, but that was cool. And today's an even more special day because my dad, rest his soul, had a birthday yesterday. So you see this nice shiny silver balloon. We're gonna let that go for you, Dad. And make that happen. Check it out. It's just kind of floating. It's up there though. Give y'all perspective. Love you, Dad. So, just a way to celebrate my dad. I got 2 dads. The Lord blessed me with 2. Somebody told me when you are of value, you get 2. So I got my biological dad, then I got my adopted dad. I call him Pop. I used to call my biological dad Pop too. He didn't like that. He didn't like when I called him Pop or Pops. I think it was Pops he really didn't like. Pop, he might have been like, not as perturbed, but yeah, man. So he up there in heaven, aka Show You Right, aka Nick Beasy. Yeah, aka Doc. Yup. Rest your soul. Amen. Then, you know, I got Pop living in Florida, Tampa. Him and his wife adopted me when I was in high school. And they're white. And that doesn't matter to me, you know. Super cool people, nicest people, loving, most loving. And he's funny. Jim. His name's Jim. Jim is funny, man. Jim is a real comedian. He really should. I keep trying to encourage him and get him to do a amateur comedy stand-up show. I don't know if he'll do it. I think he will. He said maybe 1. I got him to maybe 1 today when I saw him on the Google Duo. He said, "Yeah, I'll do 1, just 1, maybe 1." But man, he's funny. Shout out to Jim and Connie, Darren, Russell, Josh, Cooper. You know, my other bro, David, Consuela, Leanna, Deanna, Kitten, Andre, I ain't forget you. You know, all my siblings. So yeah, it's a big squad, man. We deep, straight from PA, Pittsburgh, all day. But yeah, I'm excited, man, about releasing this album. I might release it today. I thought it'd be cool to be like, first I thought it'd be cool to be like, I finished the album on the first day of summer, because a little more info that I learned. Today is the first full day of summer. Yesterday was the first day of summer, but we're actually still in the first day of summer. Because like I said, it started at 5:44 p.m. And I learned that in the Farmer's Almanac. So I thought it'd be cool to be like, yeah, it was released on the first day of summer 2020. But we'll see what happens. It's just one little issue, man. I hope I can rectify, or I hope it's not an issue at all. Either way, we're gonna find a solution. That's what we do. We about solutions. I'm about solutions. So I'm feeling good, man. Just wanted to give y'all another little update. And y'all take it light. Peace. Yo, bad news bears. Man, we are dealing with a hiccup, glitch in the matrix. Technical difficulties. I recorded the songs. I could live with the recordings. They were all legit, decent. And I exported them. So, you know, you export the file into like an MP3 or a WAV file. And so I'm listening to the playback. and the volume is like extremely low. Now I've been using Audacity for about 7 years now, 6, 7 years now. But this is the first time I've used an external mixer with an audio interface. So I'm learning as I go. It's all new. I didn't even know Audacity had a manual until just recently, about a month ago, I think, because I knew about latency. Uh, yeah, I knew about latency when I hooked up the mic and I tried to overdub for the first time. So for the last 6 years, all my previous projects, I was overdubbing, but not correctly. I couldn't hear myself in the headphones. It wasn't going into the main mix um, the way it should have. I was just like spitting blind, just listening to the beat and listening to me rap, and just did it like that. And I was had a way more simpler setup. I was using a audio adapter and a microphone, and it was like maybe considered a podcast microphone. It was a very simple microphone, and I just rocked out like that. But now I got a condenser microphone, and I mean it's a lot better. I mean it's not super fancy or anything, but you got to know how to use this equipment with the software. So I'm learning as I go, man. So initially, when I heard the volume wasn't right, I'm looking at the mixer, looking at the levels, then I'm looking at the software, and I'm thinking, dang, I should have did something different. I should have did something different, and I thought it was because, well, maybe I I thought that the error was unfixable. Well, let me put it this way. I thought the error could have been fixed had I not mixed down each song. And I didn't even save a backup file. I didn't do a save as. Did one save. So there is no going back. Once a project's mixed down, it's mixed down. So I was thinking that initially, this is where I was frustrated. I was thinking that, dang, I could have fixed it if I hadn't mixed it down. But come to find out, for the last 3 hours, I've been Googling the manual, and I found out that it wasn't set up right from the get-go. It was set up incorrectly because the audio properties were set for one channel, which is probably mono. I don't know. I'm still learning. But I know the manual say it's supposed to be 2 channels. So if it was initially set up for 1 channel, regardless of whether I mixed it down or not, when I got to that point, it wouldn't have came out right. So reached out to some people to try and get an answer on the solution. But I look at it as practice too, because I learned a lot in this week, recording these songs every night, 12 hours, these sessions, a lot more than I've known or that I knew about the software. So, it's a bitter, sweet thing. It's bitter because I wanted it out. I was already looking at ways to do like a listening session. I was gonna try to do a listening session tonight, but then it wasn't sounding right once I listened to the MP3. So it's bitter because of the delay, but it's sweet because now I know what I what it can sound like, and I know, and I have an opportunity rather to make it better, because like listening to these songs for hours, and then when you finally get to a place with each individual song where you're like, okay, I can live with it. As a perfectionist that I am, I still saw ways that each song could be better here and there. You know what I mean? And then the recording process changed throughout, all the sessions. So that's why I say, man, I wish I had an engineer, because, but hey, I ain't gonna complain. I'm gonna just keep learning. And the sweet part about it too is that I just consider it all practice. You know what I mean? Just practice. So it ain't gonna do nothing but get better. And when y'all finally hear it, I'm gonna be like, okay, yeah, he been putting in work. So we're gonna get it together, man. But I've been up for like a day. I talked to my pop. He was like, that's just a day. He's in the military, so he probably had to be up for days on end. But yeah, man, I'm tired now, and I just gotta take a true break, which I'm gonna enjoy while I get this information. But if that don't work, my dad said, go for what you know. Because when I recorded it the first time last year, all I had was an audio adapter. And like I said, I remember exporting them and those sounding like they supposed to a degree. So if I combine that with this new knowledge, it's still gonna be an even better outcome. So to God be the glory, man. Still, and y'all enjoy your summer, and I'm gonna keep y'all posted. I don't know if I'm gonna post them every day now because we kind of on pause, but it ain't over. It ain't over. I got eternity to get this right. Another thing though, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna let y'all go. In the Bible it says that your works follow you. So when you leave earth and get to heaven, whatever you was working on that was for the Lord, you still gonna be working on it. so you got a long time. You got a long time to put in to get it done. You got a long time to get it done, and that's what's up, man. So I'm just thankful to be in this summer season, and y'all be safe. Wear your mask. Another thing I read on CNN, I get the updates. This blew my mind, but it makes sense. it was saying you gotta wear your mask when you do everything, and you just gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful, and I know it's summer, people feeling good. Cookouts is it's cookouts. It's cookout time, cookout season. And I saw Lennox Mall trending on Twitter yesterday. It looked like a graduation, but it ain't no laughing matter, man. The World Health Organization just announced global rise in coronavirus cases. So this thing, we are we're in a second wave basically. So I'll be safe, man. And that's about it on this clip. I'm get something to eat and lay my happy self down, as my mom would say. But yeah, I'm still excited. I'm still excited about the whole situation. A little disappointed, but you know how people say, old heads be like, that's just a setback for a comeback. Or something like that. A setup for a comeback. I think it's a setback for a comeback. And then another thing my mom said, she said, yep, delayed but not denied. So that's what it is. Peace.